20th floor of VH1 headquarters with my co-host Jason Dundas.
Cheers. Good morning.
Huffington Post gossip columnist Rob Shooter. And editor of Pop Goes the Week, Brian Balthazar.
All right. At number 5, In Touch magazine says the Bachelor Sean Lowe is being deceived by the Bachelorettes on the show. Yeah. One of the finalists, Lindsay Yeater, wants to be a model and wouldn't mind not being picked so that she can be the Bachelorette, according to a source. Other contestants are referred to as gold diggers and supposedly find Sean's born-again virginity to be a turn-off.
That's right.
Come on. Brian, is there anyone left in the house looking for love? What's going on?
No, these women come with a G-string and a resume reel. That's what happens. This is America's Next Top Wannabe. It's far more profitable. It's far more profitable not to be picked. Not since Trista didn't get picked and became the Bachelorette, put on her little G-string and hopped into the hot tub. Then they can be on Dancing with the Stars. They get like 12 more episodes of this. It's very lucrative. They don't want love because it never works out anyway, except for like
How
once
come
or
every
twice.
time I watch it, they're crying?
That's good TV.
Every time I see it, they're in tears.
Rage and rage, fear, and tears
This one
always
cries
gets
at the drop of a
He does
hat.
cry
You shouldn't
all the
be
time.
talking about
You
why
do cry
someone
a
else
lot. You do
cries.
cry a lot. You do
movies on
cry.
the plane,
It makes
I
me
know,
sad.
yeah.
I wish they were on there for love. Maybe I'm just being old-fashioned.
Well, I mean,
but-
how many seasons has this been on now? Like
45.
32?
Yeah, it's a lot of them. But the problem is, if they are looking for careers, I hate to ring this bell, but none of them have actually gone on to really do very much.
But everybody wants their 15 minutes,
Right.
Rob.
It's a very short 15
Not
minutes
everybody
of
can be
things.
hanging out here on the buzz with me, you know.
What about Sean? Is Sean looking for love? Is the Bachelor sincere?
I think the answer is yes. I've met him a couple of times, and he's a really sweet guy. I think yes.
Do you buy this whole born-again virgin thing?
He says that, and he took them to the fantasy suite overnight, and apparently
Nothing happened.
Nothing
I think
happened.
that's just an excuse for not being very good. Oh, it's my first time. I'm sorry.
Moving on.
I forgot what happened the last 4 times, so I'm just going to start fresh.
Moving on to number 4. Tori Spelling and Dean McDermott are supposedly heading for a $300 million divorce, according to Star magazine.
They have $300 million.
According to Dean's former best friend, Michael Olivers, I think that's how I say it, Dean always jokes that Tori has a horse face.
There is
Plus,
no
Tori
way.
supposedly believes Dean has been seeing 2 different women on the side for years. The story says that every time a girl calls the house, Tori says that she has to ask if he's having an affair.
Okay, wait, who's going to say yes?
Right, exactly. He's not very
Wait,
good at
hang on a minute. Doesn't this guy have like 1,000 kids?
They do have a
They
lot
do,
of
they have like
kids.
5,
Yeah,
4,
they
So
5.
firstly, how does he have time to see 2 other women? Secondly, doesn't he have a tattoo of Tori Spelling on his body?
does have a face. There, she looks
Oh, yeah, look at
beautiful.
that.
And she looks amazing.
beautiful.
So that doesn't make any sense to me. Rob, clear it up.
Yeah, I think this is really silly. I think they're happy. I hope they're happy. What people are telling me is that they're very much in love, and this is all nonsense. So thank goodness for that.
And
Agreed.
$300 million?
And the horse
No.
face is just
That's
mean.
just
That's
mean.
just mean. That's not funny. That's
Tori
mean.
actually is pretty good. She's going to age better than that tattoo is. Sink right down.
Good
Oh,
point.
it's tattoo's going to just
It's going to
Good
get
point.
a little falling arches.
Moving on, at number 3, OK Magazine says that Jen Aniston wants a wedding to her fiance Justin Theroux ASAP. Whoa. Suddenly, not ASAP Rocky, ASAP. Suddenly, all she wants at this point is to get married in the office of her agent by signing a confidential marriage license.
That is so romantic.
According to an insider, Jen looks like she'll be having a huge baby bump and wants to get married to keep her fuck John Aniston happy. These 2 are rocking the red carpet at the Oscars.
And they are indeed getting married. People are saying that it's going to be this year. It's going to be after March 6th. But
Wait,
they
I
are,
heard March 8th was the date.
It's not the date. She's filming a movie until that date, so it's going to be after that date. They say she's got her ring. They say she's got her dress. And it's going to be a quiet little
What does she need a
wedding.
dress for if she's going to somebody's office?
Can you imagine?
The wedding pictures are like the Emmys behind the guy.
The reason it's not on March 8th is actually because CAA's offices are already booked on March 8th. Anytime after that.
The conference
Beautiful
room is
space,
first.
though. It's beautiful. It's going to be lovely.
You're funny, man. All right, at number 2, O.J. Simpson was attacked. Ooh, this is bad. Was attacked in a prison riot, according to the Inquirer. Here's the story. According to an insider, O.J. was talking to a band of homosexual inmates who called themselves the Girls. Then, about 50 white power inmates staged a riot while 2 skinheads attempted to slash O.J.'s throat.
Whoa.
O.J. reportedly wasn't hurt in the tussle. Rob.
Tussle.
Tussle.
That doesn't sound like a tussle.
It's not a tussle, it's a wall. Throat slashing.
Someone slashed her
Wait, in all of your interviews,
Yes.
have you ever interviewed anyone in prison?
I actually have. I interviewed somebody in prison who, I probably shouldn't say their name, but I have. And the hardest thing about doing it in prison, interviewing somebody in prison,
Yeah, right?
Tell us, Rob.
is you're not allowed to take anything in. So you have to memorize everything they say. So you have to play little like memory tricks. You can't take a pen and a paper. So when you meet them, they talk to you, so you do an interview, and then you run to the bathroom to scribble everything down that they said.
Why do you have to do it in the bathroom?
That's a very good question.
and who was it?
Right. I mean, can't you bring... And the pen is so they can't hurt themselves?
us a
or something
clue.
else?
It was a celebrity in jail. How do you know that?
It's a lot. We can go on forever. We can be here 2 days.
And the couple war story with the most buzz, Life and Style, says that Blake Shelton cheated on Miranda Lambert. There's no actual cheating allegations in the story.
Right.
There's no actual cheating allegations in the story, but there are a lot of quotes from 23-year-old Katie Groves, who once reportedly said, "It's just too bad Blake is married. I love older men."
Has she ever met him?
Now, according to an insider, Miranda is allowed to look at Blake's cell phone whenever she wants to read the messages. Brian, would you ever let your partner do this?
Well, first
Read
of all,
your
if
cell
he's
phone?
really cheating that much, he'd probably have an alternative cell phone. Like, don't you get a
He'd have a
second
bat
cell
phone.
phone?
You have a bat phone.
Have we learned nothing from Tori Spelling's husband? I mean, come on. You know, that's how it's done. So, but I don't know. I think, truthfully, if he's doing something, he knows enough to delete. It's a pretty simple function. So, sure, go ahead and look at your cell phone.
I don't think I'd like somebody.
I'll give you my
reading
phone, but if you can
Would
figure
you-
out the password, go ahead.
Would you let your boyfriend go through your phone?
Sure,
Have
but-
access, unlimited access,
I mean,
whenever he wants?
Yes, but you shouldn't have to have that.
Right.
I mean, you should be in a relationship where you don't feel that the need to go check. I've never felt the need to check my boyfriend's phone.
Right.
As soon as that happens, it's over.
You got bigger
Yeah,
problems.
pretty much. If you're
The
worried
trust is
about it,
gone.
then there's
The trust
something
But it's
else
nice
wrong.
that they care enough. My boyfriend doesn't even follow me on Twitter.
Oh, baby. We're going to follow you extra. You guys better make sure you follow him. He needs extra love.
Oh, and that's the 543 couple wars.
Hold on a minute. You know what we got you here? Are there any breaking
A
stories?
little bit of breaking story. So we're all talking already about who's going to host the Oscars for next year. A name that is being thrown out there is Tina Fey. She was asked today, would she do it? She said absolutely not. So it's not
Really?
going to be
With
Tina.
Amy Poehler or just
Yep,
by
they
herself?
said no, neither one of them are going to host it. It's a thankless task. It's
Well,
a
I also
thankless
heard that
task.
Seth already said no
Yeah.
as well.
Well, he
right?
wasn't exactly invited back, but he has said no.
But the ratings went
The
up.
ratings
were
are
great.
fantastic, but it is a thankless job hosting
You
it.
can't win.
You can't win.
What did you
It's
think of
hard,
him
yeah.
doing it, just quickly?
I thought he was funny, but I thought, it's a really tough crowd. I have people that were in the room who said that it was much funnier in the room than it was on TV. So I think he was pitching it to the crowd.
You just never know.
So no Tina. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
All right, thanks everybody. So for more from Rob, you can follow him on Twitter, and please do because he's crying. At Naughty Nice Rob.
laughing his head off. That's better.
You can read his column on HuffingtonPost.com, and for more pop culture news from Brian, go to popgoestheweek.com.